Hello, this time growing up in family, you speak about the mucus plug. But what is the mucus plug? At the beginning of the pregnancy, the secretions of the neck uterine create a barrier that protects the array of infections. The mucus plug is a secretion gelatinous, that is placed in the neck of the uterus, and that serves as a barrier between the cavity uterine and the vagina. When your neck uterine begins to tunis and dilate as in preparation for the delivery, expulses the mucus plug. This serves to take care to our future baby during the 40 weeks that hard of pregnancy. You may lose only once, or in the form of intense vaginal discharge for several days. This substance tends to be of color transparent or yellowish or brown, that sometimes appears stained of blood, with tones pinkish or reddish. Sexual intercourse or vaginal at the end of the pregnancy to the touch can also affect the mucus plug and cause a stream of bloody, even if delivery is not going to start in the coming days. Women may notice a small amount of mucus, thick and viscous flow. The mucus plug remains in the area endocervical until the end of the gestation, even in some occasions, as can eliminate during the phase of dilatation of the childbirth. The mucus plug is not usually very large, so if you lose it when you are urinating, perhaps not you realize. But also can realize that have driven it dry you after going to the bathroom or because it appears in your underwear. Losing the plug mucus not want to say that your delivery goes to start immediately. If this is your first baby, your labor might not begin until several days after losing the mucus plug. But if already have had others babies before, eject the plug mucus could indicate that the delivery goes to start in the next hours. If you have the mucus plug before 37 weeks of pregnancy, it is important that you call your doctor to rule out a threat of premature birth. It is worth mentioning that, if you lose enough before birth and the pregnancy continues normally, mucus plug has the ability to regenerate in a couple of days, and that helps to continue protecting the baby from infections. It is important to differentiate between the stopper mucus and the fluid amniotic. The fluid amniotic is truly liquid, has a light smell to chlorine, and it seems to the urine. This detachment means the home of the expansion of the neck uterine, the neck or cervix has started to widen is. When the baby starts to press with the head, the neck starts to dilate and is possible that the mucus plug will eject. There are women that not is aware of have it expelled, can occur you to go to the bathroom. Which yes it notice check that is a substance thick and viscous, nor you should confuse it with the flow vaginal. You must go to the doctor when the expulsion of stopper is very early, or if there is loss of blood red and abundant. And what does the waters break? Is the break of the sac amniotic, that can go or not accompanied by contractions. Is characterized by the output through the vagina of liquid tempered. This occurs because the membranes that surround to the child is compressed and break when this descends towards the channel of the delivery. If are colorless, means that all goes as is due and that the delivery still not is imminent. If are of color dark, is should go to the clinic or to the hospital more close. Is suitable go to the clinic or to the hospital for the medical check that the waters are clean. If already is has started the dilatation of the neck of the uterus, is signal of that the delivery can begin at any time. If there is loss of blood, abundant, as a menstruation, there are that go directly to the clinical or to the hospital, because can treat as of a detachment of the placenta. If the woman detects the detachment of the plug, should be consult to the gynecologist if is necessary prevent them relations sexual and them baths, since the uterus will be more exposed to infections of the outside. The early loss of mucus plug in gestation, should be considered with caution, both by the patient and as of the professional. The goal is to try to avoid birth before 34 to 37 weeks of pregnancy. And if the childbirth out imminent, perform the maneuvers of maturation pulmonary and neuroprophylaxis fetal precise, for a best evolution of the newborn immature. Hope them out useful the information of this video, non always subscribe you to our channel Grow in Family, where we will be uploading videos interesting for your sweet hopes. If you have any question that want to respond in the next video, leave us a comment. Also follow us in Facebook.